Holy moly, this is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. I owe you one of these. Wow. Back to the whole action thing today, my friends. After a week-long conference holed up in a hotel in Edmonton, and let me tell you, if I didn't take away some great things from that, that was one of, if not the best things I could possibly have done with that past week. Following a very rough week at work the week prior, I needed something that positive. Got it. And the best part is, it is all for work that I got to do it because of. So, I guess just to give you a little vote of confidence there, not necessarily knowing how much I can actually say, is the company I work for. I would recommend the company I work for because they invest in their people. And this is where I'm going to sit here and talk to you about investing in people as well. But before we get to that, friends, of course you think, oh, a week off's changed that I know the housekeeping notes don't have to be done. No, no, no. The housekeeping notes still have to be done. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you aboard. We are 3 subscribers away from 10,400 of us crazy rabid Oilers fans hanging out here on the channel, talking Oilers every day, or when I'm not in the course, I guess I could say. And secondary to that, if you enjoy the video, leave me a like, let me know, give me some instant gratification, whatever other YouTubers ask for. Alright, friends, Jesse Puljujarvi, right? Taking this whole investing in your people thing. The Oilers have tried investing in Jesse Puljujarvi year after year, year in, year out. There was a whole thing where they didn't, and it just, things have not panned out. This is, in essence, you see the title, and I'm going to acknowledge it now because you're thinking, oh, well, here's Tyson talking crazy trade rumors that no one else is saying except him. He's making something up again. No, this video, if you're looking for a video that is counter against those kind of videos that I make, here we go. This is it, because I am tired of day in, day out hearing, yes, Puljujarvi's going here, yes, Puljujarvi's going there, yes, Puljujarvi could go there, yes, Puljujarvi might go there, because we've been hearing that since 2019. Okay, that's the struggle. And give me a second, my friends. I think the phone call's done. I think the phone call's done. Alright, sorry. I'm liking the points I'm making too much in this video to distract away from not recording this video. And I mean, if you know anything about the podcast ideas, this is more or less how I'm going to try and work this. But you get that, right? Is I am tired of making Jesse Puljujarvi videos. I'm tired of talking about Jesse Puljujarvi going here. I'm tired about talking about him going there. Because at the end, there is just no end in sight. Like, oh, it's inevitable that he gets traded. It's coming soon. It's happening tomorrow. And it just never simply happens, right? Is I've been making videos on Jesse Puljujarvi getting traded from the Oilers for as long as I can remember, and now all of a sudden, right, again, and this is no way a direct attack at Patrick. That might be what some people take this as. No, this is a direct attack on the reporters on the Jesse Puljujarvi situation, right? And I am guilty of it too. Every time there is Jesse Puljujarvi news, I'm reporting it because it gets clicks, it gets everything. But you know what the most gratifying thing about the Jesse Puljujarvi situation is going to be? Is when Jesse Puljujarvi gets traded, right? The second that happens and we can just shut up about it and stop talking about it and not have to worry about it anymore will be the most welcome day in my life. All right, I am so tired. And I mean, I love Jesse, right? I've got a jersey on the wall. I don't want to see him get traded. I want to see him succeed in Edmonton. He's one of our guys. Let's go, right? I want to win with this guy. This guy wants to win. Let's do it. But the problem is, everybody is convinced we're shipping him. Everybody thinks he's going here. Everybody thinks he's going there. Everybody thinks he's leaving town. And every single hockey reporter, every single week, has to have an opinion, has to have an idea, has to have something to say about where Jesse Puljujarvi is going before this NHL trade deadline. But guess what? It was the same way a year ago. It was the same way 2 years ago. It was the same way 3 years ago. It was the same way 4 years ago. And I am just so beyond done with it, okay? Like, I don't want to make another video, but the problem is, in the landscape in which I exist, and this is the nicest part about having Patrick aboard doing Oilers stuff as well on the Oilers Fanatic, is in the landscape that I exist in, he exists in as well, and we both see the same things. You can only do so many different things to get bigger clicks, bigger views, and Jesse Puljujarvi has always and always will be a bigger click, bigger view video for guys like him and I. And you know what? Like, that almost sounds counterintuitive that I don't want to do it anymore, but I just don't. And meanwhile, here I am doing a Jesse Puljujarvi video, calculated, I know what I'm doing, yes, but I'm just so tired of doing it because I think, and I especially, I think a guy like Lego Rocks, Geo over there, that covers the Canucks primarily, would agree as well. You just get tired of talking about the same things with a variation every video, right? It's always the same thing. Puljujarvi hasn't worked out. Puljujarvi has success, but does some things right, but does a lot of things wrong in a lot of people's minds. People want to run him out of Edmonton, and the journalists are saying that he's leaving Edmonton. It's always the same formula with one thing changed along the way, right? It's almost I can't use that term because it's a work exclusive term, but it's almost like it's only a slight percentage change, if you get what I mean, right? It's the same video every time except for 6% of this section was changed to come out with a different result, right? You're just kind of changing things a little bit along the way to make it a new video every time, but it's always the same video. Jesse Puljujarvi is getting traded to X. Jesse Puljujarvi could fetch X in trade, right? It's never anything that ever changes anything. It's just in here, and this maybe is exactly what this video is for a little contextual awareness, is this is just me talking about Jesse Puljujarvi because it's going to get clicks, and obviously I haven't posted in a week and I need to get clicks, sure, but it's also a frustration point for me that I honestly don't know if this is going to happen, right? At what point is it just madness to assume that blatantly Jesse Puljujarvi is getting traded? Because I don't know. I don't think it's happening. At the end of the day, I don't think it actually happens, simply because when something is forced to happen, it either does or doesn't. And if you can force something to happen, like the Bo Horvat trade to the New York Islanders that happened this week, you think I wasn't paying attention. You don't know me very well. But, right, that was forced to happen. But Jesse Puljujarvi has been forced to happen for 4 years. And guess what? For the people who want him traded, maybe he is that untradeable. I don't know. I do not know. But there is so much frustration on my end with having to talk about Jesse Puljujarvi week in, week out. And you know what? Do I love getting the views? Do I love getting the clicks, gaining the subscribers because of it? Yes. But I would just love nothing more at this point. Please, Kenny Holland, give me a deadline pre-deal for Jesse Puljujarvi, because I am just done with it. And you know what? That said, there will be an update tomorrow and I'll talk about it. But just so as you get a little bit of the mental headspace, that's where I'm coming from. The phone doesn't want to shut up, friends. I'm up on out of here.